The views and opinions expressed on this program are those of the participants and do not reflect the views of BronxNet or the program underwriters.
BronxNet. Your voice, your views, your vision.
It's been one giant season for fans of Big Blue. This is Bobby C., host of Sports NYC from the home of Super Bowl 46. Would the super sequel live up to expectations? It's New York Giants, New England Patriots, the rematch. We break it all down next, so keep it locked. This is Sports NYC. Welcome back to Sports NYC. This is Bobby C. And you asked the question, is Eli Manning in the same class as Tom Brady? Well, how about outclassing Tom Brady? Let's relive Super Bowl 46. This is Bobby C. reporting from Indianapolis. Super Bowl 46 was another giant leap of faith for Big Blue. Mr. Fourth Quarter, Eli Manning spearheaded another late touchdown drive, this time at SB 46 Sunday in Indianapolis, as the G-Men found themselves to be giants of the NFL for the second time in 4 years. In similar fashion, Big Blue devised a plan and once again edged Tom Brady and the New England Patriots, the same team they toppled in SB 42. Giants 21, Patriots 17, and another Super Bowl MVP for the elite, Eli Manning.
The fourth quarter, we've been in those situations where we knew we had to, no more time left. We had to go down and score, and the guys stepped up, made some great plays.
Listen, no one on that sideline didn't think we were not going to win that game when we got the ball back. So when Ten's got the ball, we feel pretty good about it.
Manning engineered a late TD inside the final 4 minutes, starting with a terrific pass and catch to Mario Manningham. A David Tyree deja vu moment of sorts for the Giants.
Thinking Super Bowl champs, man. Like, we did it. We did it.
The G-Men would cap the drive on a rushing TD by Ahmad Bradshaw that the Pats allowed to happen, hoping one more chance with Brady under center, and 57 seconds would be enough. But a last-second Hail Mary was rebuffed in the end zone as the Giants erased a 17-9 deficit in the third quarter to upset the favored Pats.
We fought hard. We came together at the right time. That's what winning the championship is about.
These games go right to the absolute wire, and they're just incredible football games between two teams that are very talented, play very hard against each other, and the outcome is always one that the fans have to be very excited about.
The offense rallied behind a better defensive effort in the fourth quarter. Captain Justin Tuck, who recorded 2 sacks, including one on Brady's final possession, said the last drive was what the Giants played for all year.
You don't want to walk on this field thinking you missed the opportunity, because you never know when you're going to get an opportunity to be back there. And I just told him, man, we're built for this. Go out here and grab it. It's here for us to grab. Go out here and grab it.
So what does it feel like to do this again to Tom Brady?
Unbelievable, man. It's a good team, a great team, and we beat them, man. This is unbelievable.
Second-year defensive stalwart Jason Pierre-Paul and linebacker Matthias Kiwanuka, who was injured and out of SB 42, also played large roles in Sunday's win.
We just kept on fighting, and I shout out to my whole team, and they did a great job, and we just stepped together no matter what.
It made me so proud to be from here going into the game, and then being a champion. I'm so proud to be a part of these New York Giants.
The super sequel was unbelievable, to say the least. After the game, we got an opportunity to catch up with Marly Rivera from ESPN Deportes, a reporter who had a chance to cover the Giants for the entire Super Bowl week. Let's catch up with Marly. I don't think it's as good as the Giants, but it's close.
Well, I did my very best for you.
It feels good.
I think it feels good. I mean, you know that I'm a little bit on the bandwagon, but this team deserves it.
No doubt about it. If you could rate this Super Bowl for us, not just the game itself, but the entire experience of this week.
I mean, it's really been outstanding. The city of Indianapolis has been outstanding to us, really friendly people, really kind, and they were all the time behind Big Blue.
You were the highlight of the week in terms of media coverage of Madonna and Victor Cruz. But what was the best moment for you?
Well, I mean, I have to say I'm a little bit partial just because I asked the question. But seeing Madonna dance salsa when I asked her to critique Victor Cruz, I mean, moment of my career, I grew up with Madonna.
I know that you had to be a little bit nervous, like the Giants themselves down the stretch there, but at what point in the game did you think they were going to come back and win this one? I'm
going to admit it, that I'm going to say that I did not think they would. So I actually thought that the Giants were going to lose. I thought it was going to be Tom Brady being Tom Brady, having too much time left, and the Giants defense showed up. I mean, that was outstanding.
Tom Brady ends up breaking a record for consecutive completions of Joe Montana in a Super Bowl. But Eli Manning, too, starts the game 9 for 9. Can you rate their performance, the two quarterbacks tonight?
I mean, in the end, Tom Brady had a better, quote-unquote, quarterback performance, but it came down to turnovers. You know, he had a big turnover, and the Patriots didn't make the plays when they had to. So the Giants did. So, therefore, it doesn't matter if you're a better quarterback tonight. What matters is who goes on with the ring.
Marley, sum up for us SB 46 and this second Super Bowl championship for Tom Coughlin and Eli Manning, who now might be bound for bigger things like maybe Canton someday.
Hey, you never know. I'm not going to put those big words on yet, but I would like to say, if I had to summarize this week, it would be heart-stopping. I mean, it really was. And you know what? It was, in a weird way, predictable. This is what the Giants did all year, and that's how they won it.
Come from behind.
Yeah, they almost gave a whole lot of us a heart attack.
Great job, Marley. Enjoy the rest of the
thank you so much for having
Super Bowl
me,
evening.
and go Big Blue.
This entire season for the New York Giants has been something of a miracle, to say the least. And I think many people would look back on one particular play that spurred the Giants all the way through the playoffs, and it has to be a Christmas Eve special courtesy of Victor Cruz. This is Bobby C. reporting from MetLife Stadium. At Christmas Eve 2011 was a giant day for football in New York. This was the fight before Christmas, and all through MetLife, not a fan could wait for what was in sight. Giants, Jets, Christmas Eve, the battle for New York football supremacy. But to their dismay, Santa Cruz had different stocking plans for the boys in green, delivering a 29-14 victory for the Giants. Victory as in Victor Cruz, whose 99-yard touchdown, the longest scoring pass in team history, highlighted a 10-point second quarter that erased an early 7-point lead for the Jets. In the giving spirit, Santa Cruz finished the day with 164 yards receiving. Today was a beautiful Christmas Eve for Victor Cruz and the Giants, to say the least, correct?
I agree. I'm going to be opening some presents tomorrow with a big smile on my face.
The G-Men led 17-7 after 3 and then turned the game into the nightmare before Christmas for the brash-talking Jets, outscoring the green and white 12-7 in the fourth, despite a mild comeback attempt in the final minutes for the Jets. It was nothing of what former Giants Super Bowl hero turned Jet Plaxico Burress hoped it would be.
You know, we kind of came out and got out to a fast start like we wanted to, and just really couldn't get into a rhythm from then on.
Obviously pretty disappointing. You know, not something I try to do, and it's disappointing.
The Jets' playoff hopes took a dashing hit, while the Giants remain alive and well in the hunt for the division, thanks to Cruz and Ahmad Bradshaw, who added 2 rushing TDs for the Giants.
We worked hard all week for this, and that was a closer, and we wanted to win, so it was a great feeling.
Defensive end Jason Pierre-Paul had 2 of the Giants' 5 sacks and a resurgent effort for Big Blue's D. He called the win over the Brazen Jets extra gratifying.
All the talk and stuff, it ain't really necessary, but at the end of the day, it's what you do on the football field that counts.
We won New York, ball game!
And we came out with a win, so I guess we're the better team.
Do you know the March of Dimes? The resolve, the purpose, and the drive. The March of Dimes led the effort to ensure that neonatal intensive care is within reach of every baby. Funded research to develop life-saving surfactant therapy to help premature babies breathe. Works to make certain that every baby gets life-saving newborn screening tests. Continues to fight to reduce premature births through funding research, community grants, programs, and advocacy. All for the ultimate victory.
1 in 8 babies is born premature. Many have serious health issues, and over 5,000 die each year. Let's work together for stronger, healthier babies. To learn how you can help, go to marchofdimes.com/NY.
We're Giants fans. I'm a Giants fan.
We're Giant fans.
And we're Giants fans.
I'm a good sport.
We're good sport.
We're good sports.
I always have a
Designated
driver.
We always have a designated driver.
We always have a designated driver.
Giants fans.
Giants fans.
Don't let fans
Drive drunk.
Responsibility.
Responsibility
Has its rewards.
Responsibility has its rewards.
Go Giants! Go Giants! Go Giants!
Go Giants! Go Giants!
Following the January earthquake, Yale IT began providing clean water to tent camps in and around Port-au-Prince. In October, they joined the battle to stop the spread of cholera, expanding their distribution of water to include affected areas. If left untreated, cholera can kill within 4 to 12 hours. Please help Yale IT continue providing clean drinking water. To make a $5 donation, text Yale to 501-501.
Hi, I'm Justin Tuck, and my passion for football is no secret. And when I'm on the field, I'm focused on the game 100%. But I have another passion, and that's reading. Books have the power to change lives. With them, you can aspire to be anyone and go anywhere, even all the way to New York City and play for the Giants. I learned that as a kid growing up in Alabama. And today, I try to give that gift to kids all around the country by spreading the message about the power of reading. Watching a kid tackle a new book is as exciting to me as playing in the Super Bowl. And the best part is, no matter what books you choose, reading is always a winning play.
I'm lucky. Let me help you with that. I get to do something I love. It has nothing to do with touchdowns or titles. Everybody bring it in. I get to play a part in the life of someone just starting out. How many of you think homework is just as important as teamwork? I help keep kids in school. Good. And that's the name of the game. My name is LaDainian Thomason. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer. Live United.
Welcome back to Sports NYC. We turn back the clock and another Sports NYC rewind as the New York Giants are facing the Dallas Cowboys on New Year's Day at MetLife Stadium with a chance to win the NFC East. Welcome to the postseason, Giant fans, because that's where Big Blue is heading. The Giants are back in the postseason following 2 playoffless years. Sunday was certainly the mark of a happy new year for Big Blue, which dismantled the rival Dallas Cowboys in a 31-14 thrashing to win the NFC East on New Year's Day. You can't spell elite without Eli, and that's exactly what Giants quarterback Eli Manning was on Sunday. Manning threw 3 touchdowns, including a momentum-turning 74-yard score to breakout star Victor Cruz. The Giants, who improved to 9-7, grabbed the number 4 seed in the win and will now host 5th-seeded Atlanta on Sunday at MetLife Stadium.
It's just been an amazing ride, man. It's been a roller coaster for me, and I'm excited that we're here. We won our division and we're into the playoffs.
I don't mind touchdown dances, and he does it at the right times on big plays, and so. Yeah, hopefully we'll get a few more in the playoffs.
After opening the season 6-2, New York swooned again in November and December before winning 3 of its final 4 games. Head coach Tom Coughlin pleaded with his team to finish strong, and that's exactly what they did. Bear Pascal, the young and tenacious tight end, leapt over his defender to keep the drive alive. The Giants will have the first playoff game in new MetLife Stadium history. How does that feel?
We're all excited. That's awesome. It was a great performance by both teams tonight. We played as a team today, and it's going to be great next week when you play that first playoff game.
The Cowboys came as close as 21-14 in the 4th before the Giants defense closed the door.
How big a performance tonight is this for the Giants to beat the Cowboys?
It's a big win for this football team, a big win for this franchise, a big win for New York Giants fans. We're just happy to be able to advance our season. We won the division. We have an opportunity to host a home playoff game next week. We're going to enjoy this win tonight. Tomorrow we're going to get to work.
Like the Giants, Big Blue running back Ahmad Bradshaw continued his resurgence. He was responsible for back-to-back scores in the second quarter, rushing and receiving his way into the end zone.
Very satisfying. We got a long road to go. We're satisfied, but we're still hungry. We just gotta keep going.
A field goal and a 4-yard TD pass to Akeem Nicks were the icing on the cake for the G-men, who are peaking at the right time.
This is a good football team. We coach well. We got great players that want to win, and guys know what to do. When the back's against the wall.
It was just one of those special nights. It just seemed like everything came together tonight.
With the NFC East all wrapped up for the New York Giants, they head into the playoffs against the Atlanta Falcons with an opportunity to go on a run. Let's look back at that first playoff game ever in the history of MetLife Stadium. The New York Football Giants flew by the Atlanta Falcons on NFL Wild Card Weekend, and now they are off to Green Bay. How good does this feel? First ever playoff game in MetLife history.
It's awesome, man. This is what we set out to accomplish from the beginning of the year. We still have a lot of goals left, but it's on to the next.
I just tried to get an Eli vision, and once I caught it, it was just make a play. Just play and have fun, man. It's exciting. The moment don't come too often, so when it comes, cherish the moment and take advantage of it.
I understood there would probably be some double coverage, and that would leave some big plays for other guys and stuff like that. So I'm just glad that my teammates, took advantage of it and made some really huge plays for us today. And I'm just proud of everybody, man. We came to play today, and we really opened some eyes.
To be a rookie and to be involved in something like this, how special?
It's huge. I was always told you never forget your rookie year. We're in the playoffs. We just got to keep this momentum going.
What can the fans expect to see in Green Bay?
A same hard-fought game that was here. I just hope it's a different result.
Green Bay is a very good football team. We all know that. They got a great quarterback, got great wide receivers. They got a front seven, a great front seven that plays good. They got good corners that play good on the outside. It's going to be a dogfight.
This is Bobby C for Sports NYC. We're going to take a quick break, but when we return, one Bronx superfan has been a good luck charm for the New York Giants. Stay with us.
Up, college is hard. Down, those books are heavy.
My sport is football, but my passion is education. So every year I take promising high schoolers on a college tour to show them that higher education means a brighter future.
My name is Nnamdi Asamoah. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
You can be a reader, tutor, or mentor too. Take the pledge at liveunited.org/volunteer.
Do you wear this?
Hi, I'm Justin Tuck, and my passion for football is no secret. And when I'm on the field, I'm focused on the game 100%. But I have another passion, and that's reading. Books have the power to change lives. With them, you can aspire to be anyone and go anywhere, even all the way to New York City and play for the Giants. I learned that as a kid growing up in Alabama. And today, I try to give that gift to kids all around the country by spreading the message about the power of reading. Watching a kid tackle a new book is as exciting to me as playing in the Super Bowl. And the best part is, no matter what books you choose, reading is always a winning play.
The New York Giants and the kids from the Play 60 program got together in the new Giant Stadium for a day of fun and action. Lead blocker! Hey, you guys, come with me. I wanted to play linebacker,
but just wasn't big enough.
Come on, line up again. Go.
So then I figured defensive back might be the ticket.
Come on, E. You gotta be quick for that. Set, go.
Wide receiver, catching the ball, scoring a touchdown.
Eli, really? Hands and speed? That doesn't sound right.
Hey, you look. There we go. Solid hands.
So I ended up throwing the ball. It's worked out pretty well so far.
You know what? Just go long.
All right, everybody gotta go deep this one.
The Giants in the NFL urge you to get out there and be active. Play 60. There's something for everyone.
Play 60!
I'm lucky. Let me help you with that. I get to do something I love. It has nothing to do with touchdowns or titles.
Everybody bring it in.
I get to play a part in the life of someone just starting out. How many of you think homework is just as important as teamwork? I help keep kids in school. Good. And that's the name of the game. My name is LaDainian Thomason. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer. Live United.
This is Bobby C. reporting from MetLife Stadium, where the New York Giants gave the undefeated Green Bay Packers a run for their money on Sunday. Against all odds on Sunday afternoon, the Giants, entering on the heels of a 3-game slide, were hoping for the miraculous against a Packers team that would escape with their 18th straight win, dating back to last season and arguably the game of the year. But after Manning and company stormed upfield, it was Aaron Rodgers' time at MetLife Stadium. Rodgers completed passes of 24, 27, and 18 yards in a quick 5-play drive that set up a 31-yard field goal by Mason Crosby for the win.
It was perfect snap holding protection. I mean, I didn't feel any pressure. Everything went smooth, and that always makes it easier on me to just be able to hit it through and go celebrate with my team.
The G-Men had marched 69 yards in 9 plays with a 2-yard TD from Manning to wide receiver Hakeem Nicks, and then added the 2-point run for good measure. A comeback for the ages was within their grasp. That was until the Giant D couldn't slow Rodgers, the leading candidate for this year's National Football League Most Valuable Player Award.
You got to knock them out. You can't allow them to linger around and think that things are just going to go your way. They're the champs, and you got to outplay them.
The G-Men had their chances. The Giants struck first on a long pass play to tight end Travis Beckham for an early 7-0 lead. Rodgers and the Pack came right back in the first for a 7-7 tie. Later in the quarter, Manning erred on a short pass play to Ahmad Bradshaw that star linebacker Clay Matthews turned into a pick 6. The seesaw battle continued in the second. Brandon Jacobs rumbled into the end zone as the Giants recaptured the lead, 17-14. But with 1:10 left in the first half, Rodgers delivered another clutch score, this time to Donald Driver. Trailing at the half, Manning connected with Nicks to pull the Giants back 28-24 with 6:30 left in the third.
I'm just going to compete for the football. If they throw the flag, they throw the flag. If not, I'm going to line back up and try to beat you again.
Leading only 28-27, Rodgers and Driver reconnected for an 8-point lead. Eli, Nicks, and Ware would wipe away the margin, but 1 minute would prove to be more than enough for the still perfect Pack.
It's pretty impressive, and that says a lot about our team. That level of play we're at right now, where we're able to drive that ball down and get a field goal with only a minute left.
Guys fought hard all the way to the last minute. Y'all seen it went all the way down to the wire, last second of the game.
Chase Blackburn believes this game could be a moral victory for the Giants.
There's a lot to take out of this. As a positive, we were able to do things. Our offense was able to drive down the field late.
We're gonna go back and watch this film and move on. Obviously, we got a tough, next 4, and we need every last one of them, and that's where our focus turns to.
Welcome back to Sports NYC. I'm your host, Bobby C. We're in Indianapolis for Super Bowl 46, where after the big game, after the Giants beat the Patriots again, we got an opportunity to catch up with the license plate guy about the road to the Super Bowl. I think it's about time for a new license plate.
I don't know. I got 4-time champs lined up. Can't wait to get home and go to DMV. It's unbelievable.
Talk about that game. What an incredible Super Bowl for the Giants and their fans.
Listen, I mean, this is, you didn't think 42 could be topped, and you got 46. This is mind-boggling, unbelievable. Giants never seem to let you, well, I shouldn't say never let you down, but hey, this was unbelievable. Manning continued to do what he does all year, and he went all the way through the playoffs, all the way through the Super Bowl. We want to play another game? We'll play another game. Why not? Let's go. Play one more. Manning will shine.
Now you get to go back home to the Bronx and the kids, and I'm sure it'll be exciting to bring with them a little bit of this celebration from Indianapolis.
There is no doubt that they are absolutely going insane. They're so happy right now. They're happy for me. They're happy for New York. They're happy for the school. They're happy for the Giants. I can't wait to get home, really. Besides the parade, I can't wait to get home for the school.
If you can, I guess shed some light. I mean, one of the big things that we've been talking about here in the postgame has been the play of both Tom Brady and Eli Manning. And I would say both of them had fantastic games, but of course one had to come out on top.
I mean, that just sounded like we were talking about Super Bowl 42 for a second. I mean, it's like that every year, isn't it? At least when they face each other, you're going to talk about that. Two elite quarterbacks, and, Manning comes out on top again and again and again.
We need more license plates.
We'll add a couple more for next year.
We're Giants fans. I'm a Giants fan.
We're Giant fans.
And we're Giants fans.
I'm a good sport.
We're good sport.
We're good sports.
I always have a
Designated
driver.
We always have a designated driver.
We always have a designated driver.
Giants fans.
Giants fans
Don't let fans
drive drunk.
Responsibility
Has its rewards.
Responsibility has its rewards.
Go Giants!
Go Giants!
Go Giants!
Go Giants! Go Giants!
Packers. Viking. Packers. Viking. Viking.
Red state, blue state, vegan.
Carnivore.
We come from different places.
Uptown.
Downtown.
Optimist.
We come to different conclusions.
Half empty.
Half full.
But when we live united, we create real, lasting change in the building blocks of life. The education, income, and health of our communities,
Live.
our families,
United.
even the person next to us.
Live united.
Real change won't happen without you. So give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Sign up at liveunited.org.
Do you know the March of Dimes? The resolve, the purpose, and the drive. The March of Dimes led the effort to ensure that neonatal intensive care is within reach of every baby. Funded research to develop life-saving surfactant therapy to help premature babies breathe. Works to make certain that every baby gets life-saving newborn screening tests. Continues to fight to reduce premature births through funding research, community grants, programs, and advocacy. All for the ultimate victory.
1 in 8 babies is born premature. Many have serious health issues, and over 5,000 die each year. Let's work together for stronger, healthier babies. To learn how you can help, go to marchofdimes.com/NY.
Hi, I'm Justin Tuck, and my passion for football is no secret. And when I'm on the field, I'm focused on the game 100%. But I have another passion, and that's reading. Books have the power to change lives. With them, you can aspire to be anyone and go anywhere, even all the way to New York City and play for the Giants. I learned that as a kid growing up in Alabama. And today, I try to give that gift to kids all around the country by spreading the message about the power of reading. Watching a kid tackle a new book is as exciting to me as playing in the Super Bowl. And the best part is, no matter what books you choose, reading is always a winning play.
The Giants made believers out of all of their fans with a victory in Green Bay. Let's have another Sports NYC rewind as the Giants defeat the Packers in the divisional round.
I'm very confident. I feel good about our opportunity, feeling so good about this game. We're going to have to take it.
If we play our style of football and play our best game, we can play with anybody.
It's going to be tough to beat us. It's going to be a dogfight. But a dogfight, I think we can win.
How about a prediction for today's game?
27-24 Giants.
I gotta say like 45-42 Packers.
43-42 Giants over the Packers.
This is a classic battle of Main Street versus Wall Street, and I think at the end of the day, it's going to be Main Street by a little bit.
I say 27-10 Giants. Defense is going to hold them down.
Packers 31, Giants 24.
My oh my, how the mighty has fallen in Green Bay. The New York Giants pounded the defending champion Green Bay Packers Sunday, dominating a team that went an NFL best 15-1 on the season. Big Blue left no doubts in the minds of Packer Nation that this could be their year to be super, winning 37-20.
We started to believe and trust in each other, and I think our defensive people got together and decided that they were better than the way we've been playing. And then when they had success breeds confidence, and they're a pretty confident group.
Eli Manning was masterful, 330 yards and 3 TDs for the Giants QB, including key scores to wide receiver Hakeem Nicks, who caught a touchdown at the end of the first quarter to make it 10-3, and then added a Hail Mary leap just before half to make it 20-10.
It's a great job by Hakeem. You know, just threw it up there, and as the ball was kind of coming down, I saw Hakeem right there in the mix, saw him jump up, no one going after the ball, and great job by him holding on to it and getting the touchdown.
Once I felt it, like in my hands and on my chest, I just locked it, and kept it, and was like, wow, I caught it.
For the second time in 4 years, the Giants strut into Green Bay and shock the Packers, and are now 60 minutes shy of heading back to the Super Bowl. The 49ers await the G-Men in San Francisco as this Sunday's NFC title game looms.
We had a great representation here of our fans. Came from New Jersey and New York, and some of our local fans was here. So, I take my hat off to them, and we appreciate their support, and try to make it out to the West Coast.
Like I told y'all earlier, man, we know how to win on the road. We know what it takes, and we'll be ready to play.
Big Blue meant big business in Wisconsin before taking their road show onto San Francisco with an opportunity to be 60 minutes away from the Super Bowl. Let's take a look back as the Giants defeat the 49ers in the NFC title game. What do you expect now from the Niners? Because it seems like all the talk is about how physical this game is going to be. And, of course, since you didn't play or you were injured last time around, you're going to be a big X factor for the Giants.
I can expect them to run the ball. That's the one staple that they've had all year that they've done quite well is run the ball. So it's going to be a big challenge up front for us, stepping up, hitting those guys and stopping the run.
It definitely makes me smile. We understand that we're in a position to do something special, and it's amazing just to be here, and for a guy like myself who's just dreamed to be in this position, and it's here now, and it's time to take advantage of it.
And then I guess final thoughts are just about how the Giants are feeling right now and the confidence in this room.
That's a lot of confidence, we feel that we're peaking right now. We haven't we're not all the way to the top yet, but we feel that we've hit a good stride, and we're riding it out.
Best of luck. I hope that you make the Niners a San Francisco treat.
Sunday was a rainy, dreary, overtime San Francisco treat for the New York Giants, who are now bound for the Super Bowl. From 7-7 to 60 minutes shy of winning it all, the New York Football Giants punched their ticket to the Super Bowl Sunday in San Francisco, taking care of the second-seeded 49ers, 20-17 in overtime, a week after dispatching top-seeded Green Bay in their quest to reach SB 46.
A game of this nature right here could have gone either way. Thank God it went our way. But we're excited.
When nobody expects nothing from you, it kind of takes a lot of the pressure off of you. And we just rode with it and we played good football.
The magical run to the NFC title was highlighted by Bear Pascal's touchdown catch in the second quarter that made it 7-7. A key third down TD by Mario Manningham in the fourth that gave Big Blue a 17-14 lead and a pair of Tynes field goals, including the clincher.
This is what we play the game for. Get to this level, playing games like this, it's great. It's a great feeling. We're going to the big one, and Can't wait to get there.
15 members from the Super Bowl winning Giants 4 years ago comprise the core of a very solid football team, mixing emerging stars like Knicks and Victor Cruz. And it's no surprise why GM Jerry Reese believed, if healthy, this team could return to the promised land.
You got to have a little luck, obviously, to get to the Super Bowl, and you got to have some good players, some good coaches as well. Just happy for the team, persevered and came out on top.
We got to win it first. You know, got to win the Super Bowl, be world champ. Then it'll be a dream come true.
When the field goal went through the uprights, giant pandemonium broke loose in San Francisco. So much so, the license plate guy, a Bronx school teacher, couldn't help himself.
Never give up on the Giants. We are going to Indy. I'm telling you, it's a team of destiny. We came in here, we did what we had to do. We're not done. Indy, we win, that's it.
Like their latest catchphrase, the Giants are certainly all in. Indianapolis, here they come.
Do you know the March of Dimes? The resolve, the purpose, and the drive. The March of Dimes led the effort to ensure that neonatal intensive care is within reach of every baby. Funded research to develop life-saving surfactant therapy to help premature babies breathe. Works to make certain that every baby gets life-saving newborn screening tests. Continues to fight to reduce premature births through funding research, community grants, programs, and advocacy. All for the ultimate victory.
1 in 8 babies is born premature. Many have serious health issues, and over 5,000 die each year. Let's work together for stronger, healthier babies. To learn how you can help, go to marchofdimes.com/NY.
We're Giants fans. I'm a Giants fan.
We're Giant fans.
And we're Giants fans.
I'm a good sport.
We're good sport.
We're good sports.
I always have a
Designated
driver.
We always have a designated driver. We always have a designated driver.
Giants fans.
Giants fans
Don't let fans
drive drunk.
Responsibility
has its rewards.
Responsibility has its rewards.
Go Giants! Go Giants! Go Giants!
Go Giants! Go Giants!
Following the January earthquake, Yale IT began providing clean water to 10 camps in and around Port-au-Prince. In October, they joined the battle to stop the spread of cholera, expanding their distribution of water to include affected areas. If left untreated, cholera can kill within 4 to 12 hours. Please help Yale IT continue providing clean drinking water. To make a $5 donation, text Yale to 501-501.
Hi, I'm Justin Tuck, and my passion for football is no secret. And when I'm on the field, I'm focused on the game 100%. But I have another passion, and that's reading. Books have the power to change lives. With them, you can aspire to be anyone and go anywhere, even all the way to New York City and play for the Giants. I learned that as a kid growing up in Alabama. And today, I try to give that gift to kids all around the country by spreading the message about the power of reading. Watching a kid tackle a new book is as exciting to me as playing in the Super Bowl. And the best part is, no matter what books you choose, reading is always a winning play.
Welcome back to Sports NYC. I'm your host, Bobby C. From Indianapolis, the site of Super Bowl 46. The New York Giants won their 4th Super Bowl, but this happens to be the 25th anniversary of their very first. Earlier in the season, the Giants held their annual Ring of Honor. Let's take a look back on a great memory at Giant Stadium. Fueled by a spiritually uplifting halftime ceremony that honored the 1986 champs, Big Blue's first Super Bowl ring, the current installment of the G-Men played like the heroes of yesteryear, downing St. Louis and former defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo 28-16 on Monday Night Football. The Rams were no match for Giants QB Eli Manning, who threw 2 touchdown passes. The G-Men also tallied a defensive score in the lopsided victory. Linebacker Matthias Kiwanuka said he's inspired daily by the Giant legends.
Guys like Howard Cross, saw Antonio Pierce out there. I mean, they make a point to always come up to a lot of different guys, and so that's a weekly thing, not just because they're being honored tonight.
It's just a reminder of what it was all about. As George said and Phil said, it's camaraderie, and it's great to bring everybody back together again, and it's just a good feeling.
Led by Super Bowl MVP Phil Simms, the Giants crushed the Denver Broncos 39-20 on January 25, 1987. 9-time Pro Bowler and Hall of Famer Harry Carson said nothing tops winning the Super Bowl.
It felt like a dream to be with my guys, and we're all getting older now, and it's probably the last time that we'll have an opportunity to get together like that. So I just tried to savor it as much as possible.
Carson's defensive stalwart in arms, fellow Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, joined Simms in the loudest reception of the night. LT was back in prime time.
It's always a pleasure to be able to come back to Giants Stadium and know that the fans that you played so hard for, they still know you and respect you. And I'll tell you what, no, it never gets old.
The festivities paved the way for Big Blue's first big win of the season. The Giants will look to keep things rolling at rival Philadelphia this weekend. The Giants season came full circle on so many levels, from the Ring of Honor to just carving through the playoffs, and of course the super sequel itself in SB 46. When we come back, we have a super celebration right back at home in New York.
Up, college is hard. Down, those books are heavy.
My sport is football, but my passion is education. So every year I take promising high schoolers on a college tour to show them that higher education means a brighter future. My name is Nnamdi Asamoah. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
You can be a reader, tutor, or mentor too. Take the pledge at liveunited.org/volunteer.
Do you wear this?
Following the January earthquake, Yet IT began providing clean water to tent camps in and around Port-au-Prince. In October, they joined the battle to stop the spread of cholera, expanding their distribution of water to include affected areas. If left untreated, cholera can kill within 4 to 12 hours. Please help Yet IT continue providing clean drinking water. To make a $5 donation, text YELE to 501-501.
We're Giants fans. I'm a Giants fan.
We're Giant fans.
And we're Giants fans.
I'm a good sport.
We're good sport.
We're good sports.
I always have a
Designated
driver.
We always have a designated driver. We always have a designated driver.
Giants fans.
Giants fans
Don't let fans
drive drunk.
Responsibility
Has its rewards.
Responsibility has its rewards.
Go Giants! Go Giants! Go Giants!
Go Giants! Go Giants!
It's up to us to stand up to cancer.
Welcome back to Sports NYC, a parade fit for the Giants right down the Canyon of Heroes. Check out this crowd, unbelievable! Unbelievable! Just millions of people packing in the streets here in downtown New York by Wall Street as we make our way up to City Hall for this Giant presentation. How would you rate this experience?
It's definitely a 10. Worth it. It's priceless, man. It's awesome. I love it.
I go 11, better than 10. As high as you possibly can go, that's what this is. It's unbelievable.
City of New York did a great thing. The Giants, baby. This is unbelievable. I couldn't think of anything better than this right now.
So you can see the people looking down from their offices, throwing down confetti, ticker tape. All these fans. What an amazing amazing job by the city of New York coming out here today, and well represented by the Bronx. Of course, the sports guys on the scene, Chris Pusateri, myself, Bobby C. And then, of course, open host from Monday, Dr. Bob Lee in the crowd right in front of us right now, the marching band from Cardinal Hayes. It's loud, it's packed, and it is a sea of big blue heaven.
Giants and the kids from the Play 60 program got together in the new Giant Stadium for a day of fun and action. Lead blocker! Hey, you guys, come with me. You know, I wanted to play linebacker, but I just wasn't big enough. Come on, line up again. Go. So then I figured defensive back might be the ticket. Come on, E. You gotta be quick for that. Set, go. Wide receiver. Catching the ball, scoring a touchdown.
Eli, really? Hands and speed? That doesn't sound right.
Hey, there we go. Solid hands. So I ended up throwing the ball. It's worked out pretty well so far.
You know what? Just go long.
All right, everybody got to go deep this one. The Giants in the NFL urge you to get out there and be active. Play 60. There's something for everyone.
Play 60! We're Giants fans. I'm a Giants fan.
We're Giant fans.
And we're Giants fans.
I'm a good sport.
We're good sport.
We're good sports.
I always have a
designated
driver.
We always have a designated driver. We always have a designated driver.
Giants fans.
Giants fans
Don't let fans
Drive drunk.
responsibility.
Responsibility
Has its rewards.
Responsibility has its rewards.
Go Giants!
Go Giants!
Go Giants!
Go Giants! Go Giants!
Up, college is hard. Down, those books are heavy.
My sport is football, but my passion is education. So every year I take promising high schoolers on a college tour to show them that higher education means a brighter future. My name is Nnamdi Asamoah. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
You can be a reader, tutor, or mentor too. Take the pledge at liveunited.org/volunteer.
Do you wear this?
Following the January earthquake, Yale IT began providing clean water to 10 camps in and around Port-au-Prince. In October, they joined the battle to stop the spread of cholera, expanding their distribution of water to include affected areas. If left untreated, cholera can kill within 4 to 12 hours. Please help Yale IT continue providing clean drinking water. To make a $5 donation, text Yale to 501-501.
It's up to us to stand up to cancer.
Hi, I'm Justin Tuck, and my passion for football is no secret. And when I'm on the field, I'm focused on the game 100%. But I have another passion, and that's reading. Books have the power to change lives. With them, you can aspire to be anyone and go anywhere, even all the way to New York City and play for the Giants. I learned that as a kid growing up in Alabama. And today, I try to give that gift to kids all around the country by spreading the message about the power of reading. Watching a kid tackle a new book is as exciting to me as playing in the Super Bowl. And the best part is, no matter what books you choose, reading is always a winning play.
We started on this parade route around Morris and West Street, and many of the Giants were just around outside of Battery Park. We went up the parade route, and now we have reached City Hall, and we're moments away from the keys to the city presentation where the New York Giants will address their fans for the very first time.
Great to have you back, Michael.
It's great to be back, Michael.
You know, are you feeling deja blue all over again? Let me ask everybody 3 questions. First, does this city know how to throw a parade or what? You better believe it. Second, anyone here ready to do some salsa dancing? Yeah, I thought so. And finally, has there ever been a more exciting team than the 2012 champions of the National Football League, the New York Giants? You know, today I am declaring the Big Apple the Big Blue Apple. And if you got a problem with that, you can talk to this guy, the great Michael Strahan.
Hello, New York City! Boy, 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 does this feel good. You know, it is my pleasure to be here as part of the Giant family to just be a part of festivities with the most incredible group of guys who I think defied all logic of a lot of experts who think they know the game of football. But obviously, one thing you cannot judge when you talk about football and teams and you say, oh, the Giants are done, the coach is done, the players are done. You cannot judge the heart of a G-man. So I'm going to give it back to the mayor, but when these guys come out here, give it to them. Let them know what they did is nothing short of amazing, and we love them and we appreciate it for them. Thank you. Mayor, it's all yours.
Thank you, Michael. What do you think? Is he headed for the Hall of Fame? Absolutely. You know, 2 months ago, the experts doubted the Giants would even make the playoffs. But we are here today because this team of Giants believed in each other and because you believed in them. And we believe that our defense could stop any offense and any quarterback. We believed that our wide receivers could dance past any defense and catch any ball while keeping their toes in bounds. And we thought we'd seen some amazing catches before. And we believed that as long as there was time on the clock and as long as Eli Manning had the ball, we would win the game.
Only can this happen in New York. Only in New York. That's why it's so important and so wonderful to have the opportunity to be the head coach of the New York Giants and play for the New York Giants, because this is the greatest city in the world, and it's wonderful that we've returned the Lombardi Trophy to exactly where it belongs, right here to New York. Mayor Bloomberg mentioned the word finish. The other themes that we talked about as we got going down the stretch was keep the dream alive. Keep the dream alive. This is a part of the dream. We have a number of players that have never experienced this, and they'll never, ever forget this for the rest of their lives. And thank you for coming out and making us feel so welcome. I had the honor of speaking to President Obama as we traveled over here this morning. He was very gracious. He praised our football team. He praised our mental toughness, our resiliency, our leadership, the great ability that this team possessed to finish, to win so many games in the fourth quarter. But the key thing was to remember this, that all things are possible for those who believe. We always believed. We always knew we could get here. We had to put it together, and it's a great, great credit to the coaches who did a magnificent job and to our players. Thank you.
I know y'all want to get out of here, so I'm going to be quick. I was just sitting here talking with Coach Kaufman, and he brought up a great point. It's so fitting that we bring back the Lombardi Trophy to New York City, since Lombardi started right here in New York City. You know, I'm so blessed to be a part of this team, starting with the coaching staff. Coach Kaufman, he's always believed in us. He always made us come in 5 minutes early, and if you was 4 minutes early, he made you play a big fine. Coach, I want some of my money back. But it's so important for all y'all to understand how we made it here today. We made it here by believing in each other. We believe in every guy that's on this football team, offense, defense, special teams. And obviously, we wouldn't be here today without your support. Coming into that stadium every Sunday, 85,000, blue, red, and white. Why wouldn't you not love to play for these Giants, baby? I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed to have teammates, man, that go to work every day. It didn't matter where the credit went. It didn't matter. Nobody cared about all that. We cared about that thing, those two things right there, those trophies. And it's 31 other teams that wish they could be in New York City. I promise you that. But guess what? They can't do it like us. Just like, I know y'all done saw that YouTube hit with your boy Andre Brown. Andre, come up here for a minute, boss. Whoa. Before I got up here, Strahan said, don't be scared of the moment. No. So I'm finna pass the moment on. I'm finna see what you got in front of millions of people. What do you got?
I got a ring.
They got a ring.
They got a ring. We 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 got a ring.
There was two messages this year that Coach Kaufman talked about that really the team bought into. The first one was make it tough, just make it possible. And I think we when we started the season 6-2, we said, Coach, this is not tough enough. We need to lose 4 in a row to make this more challenging. But that's what we did, and we made it tough. In the Super Bowl, we got off to a 9-0 lead. We said, Coach, this is too easy. We got to make it tougher. We got to lose the lead. We got to make a fourth quarter comeback, and sure enough, we did it. We made it possible. The other message that's been talked about today was finish. Finish games, finish the fourth quarter, and finish the season strong. And that's exactly what we did. A team that had 8 fourth quarter comebacks to win games, including one in the Super Bowl. And a team that finished the season winning 3 of the last 4 and to win 6 straight games to finish the season and to finish the final game taking home the Super Bowl trophy. That's what I'm talking about. And of course, thank you to all our fans, all the supporters, everybody out there that believed in us, believed in this team. We never lost faith in ourselves, and congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
For the 2012 Super Bowl champion New York Giants.
And we finish the Giant way. This is Bobby C for Sports NYC. Remember, stay 5 Borough strong, stay Bronx strong. We'll see you next time.